start?
I'd say it's fairly important, but this is a long season, Kevin. It's about sustaining a high level of play consistently.
So, the Mexico City starting five. Wallace out there with Bridges. Then it's George. Then there's Richard Hamilton. And it's Thomas in at the point guard position. Iverson with the ball. Hamilton defending.
And Iverson constantly driving to the basket, using that speed and athleticism to kind of wheel his way to the rim.
On the wing, George. Thomas a screen. Now, here's George. Not a lot of room. And easy 2 points on the layup.
And it's always nice to get the easy look inside for your first points of the game.
Iverson outside. Beyond the arc. That shot is off. And here's Bridges. He'll bring it up for Mexico City. And this matchup with Honolulu. Hard to believe. Just the first game of the NBA regular season.
In their meetings last year, they split the season series. Happens a fair amount between teams from the East and West.
A somewhat surprising split. One team made the playoffs and the other was lottery bound.
On the wing, Thompson. Defended by Bridges. And the whistle blows as the basket counts. And a three-point play chance right here. One free throw coming up. First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. First quarter of play with about a minute and a half gone. Hamilton outside. Inside. And Wallace slams it in.
He gives up a bit of size at the center position, but his leaping ability, well, let's just say that makes up for it.
Pass to Ilgauskas. With some arc. And it's Mexico City with the rebound. One thing this team likes about Miles Bridges, Greg, he plays a lot. He's always there.
And Kevin, yes! And guys, that's not as easy as he made it look. You've got to have some skills to pull that off.
Well, he's got plenty of those, that's for sure. On our AT&T 5G Slam Cam, you just saw an explosive highlight. For Honolulu, they've gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Outside Irving. Iverson outside. Ilgauskas against Wallace. Clock at 6. Honolulu needs to get off a shot. And here's Iverson outside. It's hauled in by George. Mexico City leading by 4. It's Thomas outside. Buries the long-range jumper.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
And here's Honolulu. So Honolulu calls timeout. And in this first quarter, about 3 minutes played. Honolulu passing it around. Here's Ilgauskas. Pass to Thompson. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation.
And with the moment, let's check out some stats for Thompson. A very nice season at defense. That's who they look to.
It's hard to find defensive spark plugs, but he is one of them. The whole team comes alive on D when he's in the game.
Outside, George. Iverson against Thomas. Over Iverson. Thomas's shot is off.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good look.
And Irving throws it down.
And wait to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket guy still shaking. Outside Thomas. Back to Wallace. Pass to George. Down to 5 on the shot clock. They get the rebound. Hamilton right side. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Honolulu trails by 5. Iverson outside. There's 1:38 left in the first. Takes it from 10. That one a tad offline to the right, but drops in for him. Iverson's got his second bucket. Thomas passes to Hamilton. The shot by George, wide open. Offline with his three.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Thompson outside. Ilgauskas against Wallace. And Ilgauskas kicks to Iverson. Can't tie it up as that one's no good.
Yeah, and if they know what's good for them, that's the way they'll defend against him every time he takes the ball on the three-point line. And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
Iverson outside. On the wing, Irving. Shoots the three. It's rebounded by Portis. Mexico City leading by 5. Shot and game clock separated by 5. Back to Thomas. From deep, George. It's in. That's his third field goal of the game. He's 3 for 5.
And that'll serve George well in his career. Lightning quick release.
And here's Irving. Ilgauskas' screen on Hamilton. Fires from 18. And no good. Trying to use the glass. Paul George, he's been the goodie.
Well, so far, their long-range shooting has been the story, doing damage from deep.
And it seems they've also put an emphasis on moving the ball, working to rotate around the defense and find those quality looks.
Had the space there, but it's offline.
I'd love to see them impose themselves a little more on the backboard. That's a great way to find confidence. Always a surefire way to get back in the game.
So with Thomas sitting on the bench, this is who Kenny Atkinson has out there. Portis is out there with Alex Caruso. Then there's Chris Boucher. Then there's Murray. And it's George in at the shooting guard. Pass to Ilgauskas. It's rebounded by Portis. Portis has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Caruso with the ball. Outside Portis. Fires the 3. Misses that one. He's 0 for 1 from the floor.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Six to shoot. Out to the right wing. Outside, Sexton. Lets it fly from 18. And it's Mexico City with the rebound. Murray left side. We're closing in on 2 minutes played here in the second quarter. The 3 from George. Scored the bucket. He's made 5 so far, shooting a very clean 5 of 7. And guys, hold on now. I'm getting word we have Shams Charania calling in. Hey, Shams Charania with the report. Thanks, Shams. Irving's checked in for Honolulu. Hamilton's checked in for Mexico City. Pass to Ilgauskas. Honolulu passing it around. George against Irving. 6 on the shot clock. Lets it go from deep. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
That's a nice play, getting the separation he needs for a clean look.
And you know it takes skill for you to get your shot up over a bigger guy. Little giant killer. That's impressive stuff.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. What do you got for us, DA?
Kevin, thanks. DeJounte Murray is not one for the fast lane. He said, I come from all that stuff, but I've been done that. I'm a homebody. I'm focusing on basketball. There's a lot going on in this world, so it's about being smart. Kevin, growing up in South Seattle, seen it all. Back to you.
Well, you know, David, he counts himself fortunate to have escaped all of that. Thank you.
Oh boy, to be young again.
Makes you nostalgic, doesn't it? Murray kicks to Bridges. Portis the screen to the paint. And Portis throws it down.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA. The lead is what it is right now.
Yeah, it's going to take better rim protection than that if they're going to climb out of this hole.
Pass to Irving. Softly drops in the floater. Irving's got 6.
The floater is so tough to defend against. Nothing defenders can really do but shake their heads.
Bridges outside. And here in the second quarter of action as we approach 4 minutes played. To the middle. It's tipped, and he recovers it. From outside the arc, the rebound by Ilgauskas. Honolulu trails by 11. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. For one, making their previous attempt at the line. That free throw missing. So second free throw, no good. RJ, you had a chance to ref a summer league game this past year, so you get a little bit of a feel for what these guys go through.
Being a referee is by far the hardest job in professional sports. To try and keep up with the percentage.
He was a top 10 rebounder last season for good reason. He's an incredibly intense guy to compete with. And for a full game, too. I mean, just nonstop. From deep, Iverson. Offensive rebound, Capella, and the dunk by Capella.
Just a terrific effort on the offensive glass. That's how they're going to cut into this lead.
And Greg, a dunk like that is sure to give them a spark. Hamilton kicks to Bridges. Buries it from three-point range. Bridges has got the lead up to 14 now for Mexico City. .55 seconds left in the first half. On the wing, Irving. And then Irving slams it in.
And Kevin, even though they're down, he's still looking to do the spectacular, and he did.
Well, maybe this is the best time to do it. Here's Boucher. Good, and the assist goes to Murray. And Mexico City leads by 14.
Murray, a big point guard, can see over the defense.
Iverson against Murray. Iverson passes to Capella. Irving kicks to Iverson. Releases. Out of bounds as Honolulu keeps possession. On defense, Mexico City. 14 points, their largest lead in the game. Shot clock at 6. Down low. No good on the last second attempt there. And so it's Mexico City sitting with a comfortable lead up by 14. Their strategy has been clear tonight. Work the ball inside, get shots in the paint, and now there's...
Hey folks, thanks for joining us. It would be an understatement to say it's been a great half.
Their ability to string together threes and demoralize a team, man. We saw that in the first half.
Seems like the score couldn't be more lopsided, but we still have another half to go. Prove me wrong. Moving on now to discuss the small forward clash that we saw in the first half of this one.
We're seeing a game within a game at the small forward position. Both guys are taking pride in this matchup, going full force. There looks to be a little jawing going on. Second half should be even more exciting.
And that concludes halftime. Now time to send it over to Kevin Harlan as the game's about to resume.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it has been a runaway. Thompson is out there with Zydrunas Ilgauskas. Then it's Iverson. Then there's Irving. Ilgauskas against Wallace. Yep, that one goes. Ilgauskas has got 5 points so far. Enzo Thomas will bring it up for Mexico City. And RJ, even without a consistent jumper, Amin Thompson has proven to be a productive player.
And that jumper should develop over time. But he does everything else at a high level. He's extremely versatile, especially on that defensive end, Kevin.
On the court for Mexico City, we've got Wallace. Thomas is out there with Richard Hamilton. Then it's Bridges. And it's George in at the three. And that one's good, Iverson.
He is just so tough to guard. He can fake you one way and then use that beautiful spin to just blow by you.
Thomas dishes to George. Hamilton kicks to George. Outside Thomas. Hamilton sets a screen for Thomas. Mexico City needs to get a shot off here. And here's George for three. He misses his third shot of the game. He has made 6 of his 9. Pass to Irving. On the wing, Iverson. Spins. Here's Ilgauskas. That's good. Great play set up by Iverson. Ilgauskas has got 4 points now in the quarter.
A clean start to the half for them, knocking down their first 3 shots.
Hamilton, the pass to Wallace. In the corner, George with it. Wallace with a screen for George. The rebound by Ilgauskas. Honolulu trails by 11. At the top of the key, Thompson. Iverson outside. Irving for three. Bridges with the board.
Their first miss since the break. Still, I like how they've come out so far.
Pass to Thomas. Hamilton outside to the inside. Here's George. 2 points. That one goes. George has got 18 points in the game.
Guys, his consistency in terms of shooting has really helped them seize control.
Thompson outside. Ilgauskas up top, over Wallace, and again it's Honolulu converting.
And I like the decision-making. He's taking what the defense is willing to give him.
Yeah, if they aren't going to take away his space from mid-range, look, he's going to continue to shoot it.
Back to George. Thompson against Bridges. Pass to Hamilton. This one for three, and the three ball is good. Hamilton's got his second basket of the night.
Yeah, that's too good a look to give him from behind the arc.
Thompson outside. And here is Irving. Ilgauskas a screen on George from about 16. Irving can't hit.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, this summer we saw the NBA break up its...
They throw good. Paul George checked in. That misses, so he splits the free throws.
And what I love about Paul George, the production, year after year after year.
Iverson against Portis. And it's Iverson missing. Mexico City leading by 15. Thomas kicks to Hamilton. Here's Wallace. Thompson with the rebound. For Honolulu, they've gone 4 of 7 to get things started here in the second half. Ilgauskas a screen on Hamilton. Irving with the bounce pass. And that one's good, Iverson.
And it's encouraging seeing Iverson just bury the three ball. When he's got that shot going, he is basically unguardable.
And here's Murray. No scoring in this one. Boucher sets a screen for George. And a little luck that time, but it drops.
And the rookie doing it all in this one. George feeling it.
And 1:01 left in the third quarter. Launches a three. And it's Mexico City with the rebound.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Here's Murray. The rebound by Ilgauskas. Ilgauskas has got 5 rebounds tonight. Here's Iverson. Rebound by Murray.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
We've got 22 seconds left in the third. Boucher finds George. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
This shot's coming from the interior.
Mexico City shooting their third free throw shot of the game. Throw good, Paul George. There's 14 seconds left here in the third quarter. Ilgauskas a screen on Murray. Oh, big time shot! Wow. Mexico City leading by 14. Pass to Portis. Now here is Hamilton. Mexico City moving it around. Inside. And he slams it one-handed.
And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then, Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Well, great chemistry on display. He understood where to put the screen in order to free up his teammate.
So with Thomas sitting on the bench, this is who Kenny Atkinson has out there. Rip Hamilton out there with Murray. Then it's Bridges. Then there's Bobby Portis. And it's Caruso in at the small forward position.
And that solid play in the paint continues here, guys.
Murray outside to the left wing. Puts up a three. Caruso, no good. Honolulu trails by 14. Here's Irving. And it's Mexico City with the rebound. Portis has got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. Fires from the corner. The shot off that time.
Normally he drains that.
Final quarter of play, about a minute and a half off the clock into it. Here's Irving. And then Irving slams it in.
Forget about going for the long-range bomb to cut into that lead. Just take it to the hoop, my friend.
And how? Brilliant throwdown. Awesome rewind courtesy of the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Murray kicks to Portis. Hamilton outside from deep three-point land. And the rebound goes to Honolulu.
He missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-up.
Even though he is capable of hitting that shot, I'd like to see him work for a better look in that situation.
6 on the shot clock. Here's Irving. And he gets the...
Just a positive force right now for these guys. And though his team has fallen a bit short, it's not because of him.
Catching up on the changes for Mexico City. Wallace is checked in for Portis. Paul George comes in for Alex Caruso. And Thomas subbed in for Hamilton. Wallace with a screen for Thomas. Lets it fly. Connects. The jumper drops. And Mexico City leads by 11.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flank.
Always plays hard until the final whistle, no matter what the situation is.
Iverson, no luck. Mexico City leading by 11. Thomas deciding where to go with it. Down low. Here's Bridges. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a three-point play chance. And that one falls for Bridges.
I tell you, Bridges, you see the athleticism, the improving skill set, and the instincts are coming along.
Iverson outside. Irving against Hamilton. Irving kicks to Iverson. The three ball sinks the three-pointer.
Their three-point percentage.
Walk away with the win. Keep it simple, and we got this. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David. Outside Thomas. Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by. Here's Thomas. And once again off the mark by Mexico City. He gets that one.
If they're going to want to close the gap, they're going to need to start running more sets through him. Let your stars lead the way. Come on.
Into the lane. And the call on the shot.
Offense has been a well-oiled machine. They're moving the ball.
And both free throws good for Thomas. Honolulu trails by 11. Now here's Irving. Pass to Ilgauskas. And here's Iverson outside. The rebound by Paul George. For Mexico City, they've gone 3 of 7 from the floor in the fourth. That's a 42% mark in the quarter. Wallace with a screen on Irving. From deep, George. And the rebound goes to Honolulu. Irving up top. He's guarded by Thomas. Thompson outside. Pass to Iverson. That's in. Coming off the assist from Thompson.
And we talk about the importance of versatility. He's really got it all on the offensive end.
And so Thomas will bring it up for Mexico City. 17 points was their biggest margin. Hamilton, the pass to Bridges. Back to Hamilton. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk. .46 seconds left in the fourth. Iverson dishes to Thompson. A three-pointer, no good. Bridges inside the three-point line. And Irving pulls it down.
Not enough ticks left on the clock to save them tonight.
Yeah, they got to be disappointed with this result.
And here's Iverson outside. He gets hauled in by Paul George. And they can just dribble the ball until the buzzer.
Yeah, they got to be happy with the outcome.
And so it's Mexico City winning this one. They came in here and took care of business like they were the home team.
And Kevin, how about the mental toughness that this group showed? They were never rattled at all by the opposing fans.
And that about does it for the first game of the new NBA season. So for our reporter David Aldridge and our analysts Richard Jefferson and Greg Anthony, I'm Kevin Harlan. We thank you for watching tonight's game. And as we leave you, we give you our player of the game, Paul George.